Hello and welcome back to the studio. I'm your lovely half-dragon director, Zyrok, and today I'm joined by the lovely person who drew Mejuri for the thumbnails and is a good friend of mine, Miss Get Swifty Swooky.
Why do you do this to me?
Well, I could just spend this entire video listing off the various names I had lined up to call you during this video, and that includes 420 Swifty9, Pickle Rick is a dick.
Why would I have anything to do with Pickle Rick?
Because everyone loves Pickle Rick. He's Pickle Rick.
That meme was so overdone.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so today on this episode of Mejuri tries to be a background video. Well,
Mejuri tries to be a background video. Oh boy.
More specifically, I just gave her free reign and made her own account on my Switch, and I said, go nuts, just send me the footage from the drone.
Oh, is this actually going on like YouTube or something?
Yeah, but I'm not monetizing jack.
Well, okay, I was like, why is this intro so different? Oh, and then you said video, and it's like, oh, I get it. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I should be, but I'm not.
It's fine. Just remember, you used up your one saying of profanity yesterday during the podcast.
I mean,
so do not abuse it.
If it's on YouTube, I'm probably not, gonna try to do anything ridiculous. Also, I'm, trying to swear less. No, I'm also trying to swear less because it's so easy. But it's not professional to most people, so...
Oh yeah, gotta practice.
Gotta practice. Anyways... Mr. Hostman?
We're off to a good job with Mejuri. She's getting currently wrecked. It's just an off day for her. She's not used to having this much attention. She's used to me just sending the drone after her, recording her in her most private moments.
Oof.
I mean, don't all celebrities like it?
I'm not even gonna try and joke about that.
Too real.
A little bit, just a little bit, just a teeny bit.
Mejuri's not against getting attention, especially if it's for stuff she's doing well.
Mm-hmm. So what are our topics for today?
Same as always, Pinky. Anime taking over the world.
Okay, you have a point. Still haven't watched Naruto yet. I'm still procrastinating. I keep saying I'll watch it tonight, and then I don't.
There we go. Nobody messes with Mejuri. Back her in the corner, she'll hit you. So when I first got Splatoon 2 and I met this little inkling, my whole point was to main the dualies. After reaching Super Fresh with the first set of dualies, I've been stuck on the Neo Sploosher ever since. Because it is so good. Mejuri loves the swoosh.
I should probably open Warframe. But the question is, do I Warframe? Or do I do a different game?
Well, whatever games you have, play them.
I mean, it's what I feel like doing is either Ensigns 4, Warframe, or Elder Scrolls, or Spore. Because Spore is always a good nostalgia game to go after.
Spore, I think, once.
Spore's a really good nostalgic game to go to, honestly. We should at least try and finish the sketch as well as these spells.
And 7 seconds left. Mejuri seals her fate as MVP. So, I think I mentioned this, but when designing Mejuri, I did have this edgy music playing when I designed her physical design, but her overall story was actually written well before I had her physical body design.
Mm-hmm. Crawling in my crawl.
Not gonna lie, like, whenever I think of a new character for anything I do, even if it's just like a one-off sketch, I think of what song would play when they enter the room. And for Mejuri, that is straight up what would play whenever she walks just like into the lobby. Like you got her and her squad behind her, and they're just like, they got the weapons over their shoulders, they can just hear this fucking playing, and no one knows where the music's coming from. It's like people are checking their phones, like, is my ringtone going off? Like, what the hell's going on? So those of you watching and who can hear it, you're hearing probably a lot of typing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about all this typing happening on my end. I'm working on a roleplay forum. Yeah, I just finished writing out a spell, and then I'm really confused about what this one user is doing. Because a topic that he made I thought was for his character, but he renamed it to something that's like open source, and I'm just like, wait, you don't do that!
Oh my god. By the way, as always, the link to Miss Get Shifty 69420 website will be in the description.
Me and asthmatic vaping. Oh boy.
I've seen asthmatics do stupider things. I know one asthmatic went to see the entirety of Hamilton.
I can't. Well, okay, my problem is I can't really deal with smoke very well. It makes it really hard for me to breathe. Like, if I'm surrounded by enough smoke, I actually, like, start asphyxiating. So...
By the way, I'm not making fun of asthmatics.
Yeah.
It's for the meme. Like people who make fake ships just for the lulz. By the way, have you seen like the toxic community of people who do like ships who take them like way too seriously? Like those people who will send death threats to voice actors.
Yeah, okay. This is kind of important.
By the way, this segues into anime, the topic we had on our book.
Yeah, okay, but this is kind of just like a rule of thumb. Don't be an asshole. If you don't like someone, if they do something you don't agree with, if, you know, they're of a majority group, because this is a growing issue, and you identify in a minority, don't hate on them, just ignore them, and if they try and act out on you, you know, the best option is just to walk away if you can, and if they start getting physical, that's when you start reporting shit to the police. Like, don't retaliate, don't be a dick, don't hate on someone because someone else of that same group did something bad to you or a friend you know. Just don't be an asshole, man.
So
it's kind of important.
Into the first anime-based thing we were talking about, and that is crazy fans. So people who keep up with like anime on Crunchyroll would probably know Dog in the Fronts, a really good anime by Studio Trigger, which honestly just made me fall back in love with Studio Trigger.
Studio Trigger's great. They're the same people who did Kill la Kill, right?
Yeah, they did Kill la Kill and a bunch of others, and it's amazing what they did with Dog in the Fronts. Like the second I saw like the first few minutes of this show, I was in love, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna watch this religiously. I say out of irony at this point. Because like, it was too good for this world. It was actually too good. Because like, and here's the thing, every time a new anime gets released by a company, I always say the same thing. Fans of like previous works by that company will be like, oh, this isn't like this anime, or this isn't the same voice actors who were in this, or the style's so much different, what are you guys trying to do, you're selling out. like you have no idea how annoying that shit is, because it's like, so you're saying that an anime that is brand new and from at least this company's history perspective is completely unique from everything else they've done, it has no connection to their other works, has to be exactly like their other works in order for you to want to watch it. I don't know if you know this, but there's this thing called 8.6 billion other people in the world, and out of them, there's at least 7 million who aren't you, who are in the demographic to watch this, who don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like, my idea on it is, if I see an anime title that I don't think is remotely interesting, I'm not gonna watch it, and if it has a shitty summary, I'm not gonna go and, like, give death threats. That's another thing. Like, oh shoot, what was it? What popular anime was it where the directors were getting, like, actual death threats because the story didn't go the way that fans wanted it to?
There's like a bunch. We're gonna need to be more specific.
Well, it was like along the lines of Attack on Titan, because I know Attack on Titan got shit on too for this, but if a director or a story writer or whoever that made the story...
Friends had a similar problem when they got rid of the old director. And
well, no, that's different. That's different.
You think of a different thing?
No, I'm talking about something completely different. No, like, okay, I don't remember what mainstream it was. It was along the lines of, like, the Attack on Titan hype. Like, but I can't remember.
Junior? Or
I don't know. No. It was, like, where the story was going in the manga, right? If the person who is the original writer / director / whatever at the head of the story does something that the fans don't agree with, there's like this weird thing where the directors are like getting death threats and like being told to like kill themselves because it's going a direction the fans didn't want. But it needs to be clear to the people that are reactive like this that it is not their story and you are free to make your own fanfics and live in that fanfic world that you made for yourself. Don't shit on the director because your story was not canon.
I mean, look at the 50 Shades of Grey series. Someone wrote a fanfiction and got over like $3 million to turn their limited fanfiction with horrible punctuation and grammar and just terrible story writing into
he licked his eyebrow. Do I afraid you? What was it? Seriously. Do I afraid you? He asked while he licked his eyebrow menacingly.
So here's the thing. I actually read the 50 Shades of Grey series.
I know that's not a line in that book.
Twilight was in it. I bet it was a line in the literal like base material they got it from.
Or someone just wrote it to shitpost. But also, wasn't Twilight a fanfic off of something?
Yes, it was.
I forgot what.
I want to say like it was just straight up someone doing like their own version of like Bram Stoker's Dracula, but what if they have sex?
Yeah, I don't. Vampires don't fucking sparkle.
They don't. Okay, so that was my only gripe.
Vampires only sparkle if they have glitter bombs.
Or if they're a rabbit from Judy Tyson.
Okay, but he's not a vampire.
Yeah, but he's a necromantis, and
that's not a vampire. He doesn't like actively drink blood. He just turns people into a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, you don't know what his fetishes are.
Nobody knows anything about him other than he's fucking crazy.
Don't
Still, 11 out of 10 would smash Bunny.
I would not. I would avoid that like the plague. Like, if you have me be your wingman or some shit, and like I end up in one of those climber clubs with you, and he's the guy dancing, I'm not gonna be the sour guy who's like, I want to get out of here. I'll throw like a few singles, but like I'm gonna bounce the second I get the chance. Like I want nothing to do with that. I think our commentary is like distracting Mejuri because she's got the angry squiddo face because she's lost twice in a row. I sign your paychecks.
Yeah.
But speaking of, back to on track. So yesterday we talked about like filler arcs, and this actually connects with this because when I was a kid, I really did like looking at certain anime fillers, and Inuyasha had filler episodes that were really good. It was not until years later I find out that apparently there were some very upset people who sent some very angry messages to the studio, not to the direct team behind Inuyasha, but to the studio they worked with, because of the filler episodes. Not anything to do with like the writing, but because they existed.
All right.
And I thought, that's really stupid. Like, I mean, it's cool you're passionate enough to send a letter to the editor, yo, but like, your whole point of this whole thing was, why did you add in filler? And like, some filler episodes are stuff that are like just straight from a manga. Like, you know, it's like with Naruto, I'm pretty sure you can find most of the quote-unquote filler episodes in, like, chapters of the manga. Because it's like, oh, it's just this one book from the manga, and we want to, like, have as much of it as possible in here. You know, there's nothing wrong with them doing that.
It's so hard being a moderator. This person, I don't know why they're making this so much more confusing than it already is. Because I have it set so it's a fantasy roleplay board that I have here, and you can make open source spells that anyone else can use if they have the right affinity to an element, right? On a scale from 1 to 10, you know, if you're a 4, you can't use a level 5 spell. You can only use up to level 4 spells, kind of a deal, right? That's simple, right?
Yeah.
This poor boy. He puts a new topic for each burst of spell ideas he's had, regardless if they pertain to his character or if they are open source, and I told him he didn't have to do that. And so, I've been moving his posts and merging topics. And then I just see him making a topic that says open source spells, spell ideas, and I'm like, you don't have to do that. The moderator and I would tweak it if you posted an open source spells and
how are we getting wrecked by 3 people?
And it needed to be tweaked. And he's like, okay. And I told him, if you're making a new topic, it has to pertain to your character specifically. And I put explicitly that it's 1 topic per character. And if the spells that the character is also learning are open source, they can just be copied into the open source spell topic. And he makes a second topic for the same character that are exclusively done by this character. And I'm like, bruh, please.
Why you do this?
I literally said, why are you doing this to me?
Why do you do this? Who hurt you?
Who hurt you in this way? And I told him, you just need to have it as 1 topic per character. Topic for your own ease has to be something that pertains to your character that you'll know is your character's topic. And if it's open source and it's approved, you can copy it into the open source spell book. And if it's ideas that, if it's like spell ideas you have for open source in general that don't even apply to your character, just put them in the open source spells and they can get tweaked later. And I really hope it's not as complex as he's like making it out to be.
It sounds like it's gonna be. Alright,
oh boy.
For shits and or giggles, let's change up your gear here. I know you like wearing your ass kicker set, but we need to see what else you can do.
I just also feel really bad because his exclusive spell idea it's not entirely original. Because I'm pretty sure other fire mages could do it, but yeah, it's a pretty basic attack, but I mean, I'll just let him have it.
Speaking of basic, let's talk about basic boys and basic bitches in anime.
Oh boy, your favorite topic.
No. We talked about fuck boys last time. Now we're talking about basic boys.
Basic boy.
let's actually start with basic girls.
Okay.
And let's see. Have you seen Fairy Tail?
Not yet. I know that there's like a few arcs and not all of them are super great, and
I like all of them, honestly. There's not...
A friend of mine was like super picky on the arcs.
Well, like that's the whole thing. Like different strokes for different folks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like to stroke left, some like to stroke right, some like to use both hands, some prefer their feet. We're getting off the different types of strokes there, see? But no, and from a serious perspective, it's like, whenever someone tells me they don't like an anime, I'm like, okay, that's cool for you, bro, but like, I'm gonna see what I think. Because like, I have my one episode rule. I will give any anime one episode to impress me. And if it cannot, I will just stay away from you until I have this growing, like, interest. Like, if I'm suddenly struck by curiosity, thinking, I wonder what this is, I'll gladly give it a shot. What, you thought you could get the jump on Mejuri? Double!
Got him.
Oh, swear to God, I want them to add, like, at least one emote. Even if it's, like, only for the victory animation. Of, like, the Inklings dabbing, or, like, pulling out a fidget spinner or something. It would be so worth it. Like, you win, and then, like, they just toss away their gear, and they just start dabbing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked about it yesterday, it's like, if they add a fidget spinner weapon, it'd be pretty stupid, but it'd be pretty fun. Like, no lie. Anyway, so, let's see. Who can we talk about? So, you plan to watch Yudo Camp, right?
What?
You're planning Yudo Camp. You're planning to watch it?
I plan to watch it, yeah. I see a lot of like fan art and like screens and GIFs from that on Tumblr, and it's really cute. And I know that like two
It's
characters
so
specifically
goddamn
are absolute bae. So.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing, with every anime you will see that character who is like loved by all, a real Mary Sue type. I die, but I also take you with me. Sorry, this guy tried killing Mejuri. But like, what I can't stand is that character who is the whiny type just for the sake of they need a whiny type.
People are picking on me because I used the wrong word for a thing. Anyways.
But like, who's a good example of like a whiny character who seems to just be whiny to be whiny?
Shikamaru.
Is he really whiny though?
He complains a lot. He complains a lot.
Like, I would say Tintin's a bigger whiny character. And this is not my hatred of Tintin talking.
I feel bad for Tenten. Like, she's such a cool character, and then they just like make her effectively useless. You know, it's like, come on, you don't make a cool character and then have all of their awesome shit get deflected in like a snap of a finger because someone like deflected everything. Well, Orochimaru's a dick.
Yeah, here's the thing. I feel especially bad though, and this is gonna sound really ironic considering how I was talking about her yesterday. I feel really bad for Sakura. Mainly because she spends her entire time chasing little fuckboy Sasuke.
Hey, at least they got married and had kids.
But one kid, and that's why I feel the worst for Sakura. Because Sasuke pulls a Goku and is just gone. But unlike with Goku, he did not leave his only child with any reasoning for why he's gone. As far as she knows, he just fucked off because he hates them.
Mm-hmm.
And he leaves her to just like do the research on who the hell her dad even is. It's like, let's see, Uchiha. Like, at least with Sasuke, when he discovered his Sharingan, it wasn't, okay, I'm not even going to try and say it wasn't, like, horrible, but at least he had someone to give him some sort of context. In her case, you know, she's just like, huh, my eyes feel weird, suddenly I can see chakra. Just like, she just chalks it up to like, well, same shit as always.
Well, I mean, it's also like, if you think about it, Naruhina's kid, the younger sister whose name I currently forgot, she like subconsciously used Byakugan and just basically scares the, the living shit out of Boruto. She
can like use the 8 triggers.
Yeah.
With no like problem.
And Hinata's just like, what the hell? Nobody taught my kid this.
I think it's like low-key implied that anyone in that clan can do it.
It's intrinsic, yeah.
And like, it makes sense, like, look at Boruto, like, because Naruto, like, Naruto didn't give him any of the Nine-Tails chakra.
But Boruto can just do the Rasengan, no problem.
Well, at first it's like he had to use a special device to help channel his chakra. Because he has like, because he had Naruto's like big fucking chakra problem. Oh my god, a team with 2 chargers is just camping us. And both chargers are at our spawn. Oh, you sons of bitches. Get out of my fucking house. Ugh. I'm going to say this to anyone who plays Splatoon with a team like this, with this toxic-ass team. Don't do this. You ruin the game for so many people. If you're a sniper, do what every sniper should do. Stay in the back. You will never see a single story of a fucking military sniper like with the U.S. Army charging headlong with a fucking Barrett 9.9. You will never see that. You know why? Because a sniper stays in the back. And like, I go up against these assholes who use the special dualies or something that have like a weird combination of like a sub ability and a main ability. And so then I have to think, okay, how the fuck do we counter someone who has tinted missiles, but also has splat bombs and is a major fucking cunt? Or the sprinkler item. The sprinkler item is honestly fun. It helps cover a lot of the space. But when you use it for area control in a way where you literally prevent anyone from moving so you can set up your campy bastards, it pisses me off. Back on topic. Anyway, but like, Boruto, he has like a weird version of the Byakugan. But it's like, again, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so we're going to pull another Gohan here, where we have your kid is definitely stronger than you. But because you are pretty much not there, you end up like with a kid who's super strong. And in this case, Boruto like kind of actively hates his dad. And now I feel bad for Hinata because she gets stuck with the fuckboy. That is her husband.
Yep.
I think for pretty much almost every wife in Naruto, you can feel bad for them because at one point or another, they pretty much just get stuck with a fuckboy. I don't think there's any mom in Naruto that actually doesn't get the short end of the stick.
I'm trying to find a metal that's stronger than steel but weaker than titanium.
Chromium's the most dense metal.
Actually, I'm going to swap it, and so it's going to go steel, titanium, and then tungsten.
Hey, people in the comments, if any of you exist, leave a comment telling us what's stronger than steel but lighter than titanium.
Nah, it's going to be an alloy with aluminum in it, or aluminium for all you British folks out there. Because there is a type of like steel alloy that uses, or titanium alloy that uses aluminum, so it's lightweight, but it's way stronger than steel.
You mean aircraft aluminum?
I don't remember.
I
think it's stronger than aircraft.
Bastards.
I think it's stronger than aircraft.
The team with 2 chargers is exactly the same. I don't think anything changed except I got the 1 dually user.
Jeremy Dooley.
Oh my god. I hate this so much, and one of them has the Stingray. 2 of them! Both snipers have the Stingray. I swear to God, these people must be in a call. There's no way they're this coordinated. And I know I'm gonna get, like, John's called on me. But, like, fuck these people.
Alright.
And now here comes the spawn camp with the roller.
Road roller!
I fucking wish Inklings could get stands.
Somebody know!
Mejuri's would definitely just be Black Sabbath.
What was it? Hermit Puppet!
There's High Frank Green,
Oh,
Hermit
shit!
Purple. Yeah, holy shit! Oh.
I love his. Oh no!
I love JoJo. JoJo is my shit.
I still need to watch it. I'm probably.
You have no life if you. To all people watching, you have no life if you have never seen JoJo.
I've seen scenes from JoJo, but the actual show I actually probably will watch after I finish Naruto.
We're still Ario Vero just not Ario Vero, Ario Ventus, or Golden Wind, as it is Americanized, just got announced for release. So hopefully, at least by January, we'll see that. It'll be up and going, because I really, really want to see how they do Giorno. Because, like, Giorno...
Oh, I did hear about that. I heard about that.
Like,
I also haven't watched Cells at Work yet, but I know a lot of cute shit happens.
You need to watch Cells
White
at
Blood
Work.
Cell.
Dude.
I will. Like,
the cancer
when it comes
episode
to
is
anime
by
that are
far-
currently airing, I wait for them to be over so I can binge them in one sitting or several sittings, like back to back. Because I don't like waiting for a new episode. I don't like waiting a week and then I'll like get bored and forget.
You know, my friend said the same thing when Black Clover came out. It's still fucking going.
Yeah. That's why I haven't even watched BNHA yet, because I know that they're working on this 3rd season right now. Because I will be able to finish the first 2 seasons. Like, if it was on a weekend, I can finish the first 2 seasons probably in like a day. And so there's like no point.
Here's the thing, like, whenever a new anime comes out, I have so much other shit to do within a given week that I do not care if it is ongoing. I will watch the episodes when they come out. Like, I still have to watch the latest episode of the P5 anime, and I'm going to do that tonight. And then I still haven't watched a single episode of Attack on Titan Season 3, and I really, really want to. But, like, anime that are already finished, those are my, like, if I go on a vacation anime. Like, those anime that, like, there's no rush, and I can watch these. You know, type
Okay.
like the shits and giggles anime.
Alright, I'm done working on spells for now. I need to finish the sketch draft.
What you sketching?
My character actually looking like a god for once instead of like a mushy blueberry that everybody wants to hug.
But you should always hug blueberries.
Well, true,
like the
but not
freshest
when they're
juice.
being like hella serious. Come on now.
Dude, Mejuri's boo will hug her even when she's got like her yandere death face on.
Okay, but hugs are not appropriate when you're trying to tell people not to hunt your fucking leviathans.
Fair point. Also, the image you sent me of that, I was just like, I was containing my laughter. I'm like, I know this is probably like really serious, but I can't help but laugh.
Because you're
How's it
being
feel to get
cringe.
camped now, assholes.
They're gonna report you for cheating.
Suck it, bitch! Ah, damn it. I should probably have just left on my old gear because I'm burning through ink way faster just to be a dick.
But isn't that like your whole purpose in that game?
As Mejuri, yeah, she would definitely be a dick. But like, she's a dick in a classy way.
It's really hard to put a dick in a tux, bud.
Well, you can still put a bow tie on it.
Alright.
And the dually users are camping one spot. You know what? When people tell me that the only people who play these games like with the seriousness of like a GI veteran are like 3-year-olds, not actually, you know, that's hyperbole, but like just like teenagers with nothing better to do, I tell them to fuck off because like it's usually not true. You know, it's just like some people get really into the game. But when you have people doing these like super cheaty, like low budget tactics, I'm like, yeah, no, now your statement has some validity. Because like, I can't think of anyone who would do this other than a child. A child who like wants to be hated.
Oh no, I'm having hand problems. It's the same problem I always have. What do I do with this hand?
I'd make the joke, but this channel has a very strict level of like lewdness.
Well, it's obviously not going to be that.
You never know.
Well, the arm is not in the right position for that, bud. So yes, I do know.
You might have a Rube Goldberg style device. Who knows? I don't know what your room looks like.
My room has nothing to do with my sketch, sir.
I don't know that. I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, you should, because I'm not incorporating my room with a 58-foot tall character.
Hey, there have been weirder self-inserts. You know I'm just gonna keep going on this.
You need to be stopped.
You know, that's the same thing the guy I heard yesterday said. I'm joking. I do not go out and purposely hurt people. Unless, of course, we're playing a game of poker, in which case I will hurt your wallet.
But what if it was strip poker?
Depends on who I'm playing against.
Alright. Fair enough.
Like, because you can hurt different people in different ways.
Ha! That's not polite.
Why can't you play strip poker against a nudist?
Because they've already lost!
God damn it.
What?
That was the joke.
Well, yeah, it was pretty easy to figure out, bud.
I tried that like 5 times in the past with 3 different people, and they never got the joke.
But nudists in strip poker...
Because they don't think about the strip part of strip poker, they think about the poker part. And one person was like, because they never have a wallet on them.
I mean, they're not wrong, unless they, like, store that wallet in places they shouldn't. Oh god, implications.
Oh, you tried hiding? You trying to hide? You trying to hide? Nah, man. No one hides from Mejuri. She'll hunt you down.
Woo!
What was it? What was the voice you made when I described like how Mejuri will trick people into teaching her to do something she can't just to use it against them?
I don't remember.
Like she asked people to be her teacher. She's like, "Will you be my like senpai?"
Oh, this one.
That's straight up her facade voice.
Hello, can you be my teacher?
Yeah, pretty much.
You. I feel like your videos, it's gonna require extra editing if you actually do this, but just have like subtitles for every time we shit post.
I never edit my videos.
Oof. They are
That's why
raw.
I try to keep...
They're raw, like the chicken in Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmare show.
I love that show.
Oh, it's so good. I love the one episode with the pigeon. The freshest thing in there is that pigeon, and it's not even dead.
You know, the thing I hated the most though was like I see those episodes where there's people who are like saying it's like, who does this guy think he is? Like, oh, he thinks he's the professional. I'm like, well, he does have more Michelin stars than you have brain cells.
Well, okay. Another thing is though, some of them actually do it like for publicity through contract.
I mean, yeah, but like there was an episode where it's like there was this diner. And Gordon had just gotten them on track, and they were about to do like the whole "we're gonna now revamp the menu" type deal. I want to see how you run in a day. And like the day before, Gordon had just like gone ham on them with like all the stupid shit they were doing and like all the problems with like all the dead bugs. Gordon comes in, sees a dead rat at the front, and then they blame him, saying he put the rat there. And Gordon's like, "I just got done yesterday helping you clear out nearly 2 pounds of dead bugs from your freezer. And you're telling me that that rat was not there until I got here." He's like, there was, and the guy running the place is like, I have never not seen no rat there. I'm like, so you just said a multi-negative there, sir. And again, you're accusing Gordon Ramsay, the man with more restaurants, that with the total number of restaurants that are higher than your GPA, and that's with the decimal, whose dog has more class than you have bitches, of putting a dead rat at the front of your store.
Insert that gif of Gordon Ramsay locking himself in a freezer.
And like the guy is like, and like he's insistent that the exterminator comes once a week, every week, and that they have no problem with vermin. And yet Gordon has to point out, so you have no problem with vermin, and yet you have an exterminator that comes once a week, every week.
And you have a dead rat in the front door, and like 200,000 bugs, or what was it?
Like 2 pounds of dead bugs.
Blah.
And like the guy, when Gordon calls a meeting with his staff so they can talk about the fact that they need to seriously find out what's attracting like all these vermin, he's like going around to his crew telling them, it's like, yo, Gordon put a rat at the front for like TV's sake, just like don't acknowledge it. And then he goes up to his mom, who's like the owner, and tells her, it's like, I told him that I know he put the rat there. And like she didn't even know there was a rat in the first place.
Oh my god, did she faint?
No, like he says, like he found a rat near like the front door. I told him that I know he put it there. And then she's like, good job, baby. I'm like, woman, if you were my mom, you'd be catching some hands. Like, from me. Like I would, if I were Gordon Ramsay in that situation and you were like my mom doing that shit, you'd be catching hands. No one in their right mind would believe you people if you said Gordon Ramsay put a dead rat in your kitchen and your restaurant that have all had so many problems like pest control that you have an exterminator charging you nearly $500 every week that you can't even make back in a night to get rid of these aforementioned vermin. Like, you know, you contradict yourself and wrote yourself into a corner when you say you don't have a problem with pests, and your explanation is because you have an exterminator that comes once a week. You know, I can say I don't have a problem with pests because the most I see is a spider every now and again in my house. And I'm such an arachnophobe that I will either use a fumigator or spray like a gallon and a half of poison.
That's overkill, bud. That's overkill, bud.
Swiftkey, I should have you know that I have stomped spider corpses before and burned them underneath my shoe.
Okay, but half a gallon of poison.
That's hyperbole. I'm not actually using half a gallon. What do you
You're still implying overkill, though. My boy.
Oh my god, they're camping us.
Oh no.
I can't get any further. What the hell is this? This is why I like the Moray Tower map. It's impossible to camp on that because you can take anyone down from any distance. Anyway, but like, I watch this show, and I think, you know, some of these people, when they say Gordon's being like too mean or too rude, Gordon has to bring up, it's like, I'm here to help you, not the other way around.
He's not here to hold your hand. He's here to just get you out of the ditch that you're in and improve your business.
Like, Gordon brought in one of his own chefs from his own restaurant to help out this one place. And you know what happens when he's trying to teach these people how to cook the food?
They scream.
No, one of the chefs decides to go like, who does this guy think he is? Telling me that I'm, you know,
oh, it's
really
the Manhattan dude. It's the brothers, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I loved hearing these guys.
I love that one brother was like a total bitch and the other one was trying to be a hard ass.
Like, the one, like, you have the skinny, short, ignorant asshole who thinks he's a mobster. And the big, chunky teddy bear who's like, I'm totally reasonable and I'm willing to listen to anything you have to say because you know more than I do. And
they're brothers.
You can make a movie out of that. Somebody make a movie out of that.
Oh, please.
Alright, so...
I would fucking watch that.
Alright, so last thing before we end off for today. If there's one thing I love in any anime, it is not when you find waifu material. It's not when you find husband material. It's not when you find child material. It is the goddamn set pieces.
The what pieces?
The set pieces.
The things that make you cry?
The scenery, yes. So, I'm not gonna lie. There have been anime where the characters don't make me cry. It is the scene. It is the scenery. Because you can tell a story a lot faster with visual elements than you can with, like, characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, anyone can have a story where you have 6 characters trapped in an apocalyptic situation, and they don't even know that the apocalypse actually happened. They just know that they're alone.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how you can tell that story even better? If you have those same 6 characters in that same situation, living out a normal life, surrounded by the corpses of their family.
I mean,
because you didn't have to say what happened. You can pretty much
just know the situation. Yeah.
And like they go outside, they're trying to do like normal shit, like let's go to the store. And let's get some eggs. And like the cashier's body is behind there with like a crowbar through his forehead. And he's like all rotted, like he's a zombie. And it's like, oh, so the zombie apocalypse must have happened.
I feel like there would be more than just like a rotting body, because a rotting body can imply anything, right? Like,
yeah.
There was this anime I've only seen a snippet of, and it's like this girl and she's like, I'm gonna take care of my big brother, and it's all cute and stuff, but the brother's like not responding. And then you find out that she's living in a delusional form of denial because someone goes into the room and like tries to like physically remove her from her brother, and they're like, your brother's been dead for 2 years, and then she's like slowly going back into reality. Life is not vivid anymore, and she just sees her brother's rotting corpse on the floor, and she's like, oh, that's why he's not responding, and she's like visibly upset.
Okay,
like,
also
I don't know what anime that is, but I've seen that.
I think I know what anime you're talking about. And
yeah, it's just oof.
It's heavy, but it's heavy for the right reasons.
Yeah, one big heckin' oof after another.
Here's the thing, though, like, you can do that kind of thing and still tell a better story than most anime do in, like, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, it's all about the visuals half the time. You have to be able to, like, give your viewing audience a way to properly, like, scale the importance of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say, oh, the world government's collapsed. Panic. You have to show what actually came about from this.
Yeah.
Like there's so much like Buki Branki, like it is so good because just with the visuals alone, you can tell that this world is clearly fucked. Or like with Clockwork Planet. Have you seen Clockwork Planet?
No, but I have heard of it.
Like with Clockwork Planet, in the intro alone, it kind of spoils what's going on. But that's still much more powerful. Like, you see a regular-looking Earth, and, like, everything looks fine. Maybe there's a few more clouds, or maybe there's, like, a few more, like, mountains or volcanoes. You're not going to immediately assume something's wrong, are you?
I mean, I could.
But then when you zoom in, or, like, as the planet, like, slowly turns, you see that it is, like, partially hollow, or that, like, it is full of, like, gears and sprockets. Then you're gonna go, like, yeah, something's wrong. You know, we're gonna get Mejuri a leather biker jacket, because why not?
Okay.
So, like, but with Bubuki Branki, it was so good. Just with the visuals, because you didn't need to like explain what was going on. Even the characters didn't explain what was going on. You know, Main Boy is just like, oh shit, she's flying on a sword, and she's like, you act like it's a new thing. And like my friend, like watching Ruby. Like, have you seen Ruby?
Yeah, I'm all caught up.
My friend hates. For some reason, he hates that Ruby, from the very first episode, never questioned her eye color. I'm like, so you're asking why this girl, who was born with this eye color, never asked about her eye color?
Well, hold on.
And he's like, that's not the point. I'm like, no, that's not the point. I'm like, no, that is the point, because think of it from an in-universe perspective. You, my friend, are a dirty blonde, but your hair will change from, like, dirty blonde to, like, pure blonde, depending on the season. But when you were a kid, did you ever look at your parents and go, it's like, huh, how come you two are both regular blondes, but I have this, like, sort of ashy blonde? No.
No, it's like, but it's also like a moment of context, right? In Ruby, they never really made it apparent at all that silver eyes was, like, an important trait for anything, and only recently that they started alluding to it actually being something special. And even she doesn't know exactly what's going on, because she, like, totally blacks out when something happens. And so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a reveal within the next couple of seasons about what's so important about having silver eyes.
Real quick, there's this guy here, there's this squiddo here named Rainy, whose little me message thing says, squids are gay.
Same.
Well, Mejuri doesn't really appreciate you saying that. But anyway, it's like, with me, it's like, I don't care if the characters don't question it, because this thing called plot usually makes it to where if you have a question about something, it will typically be answered within the course of the show. Like, you can't just go up to the creators of the show and say, hey, stop trying to develop the characters, stop trying to build the world, take an entire, like, episode, like, hours of an episode, or, like, make it a multi-parter, and just explain every single detail of this, of, like, the stuff that's, like, in the background, so that people mention at a glance. Like, what if Tolkien, rather than releasing the books in the way he released them, just released the Silmarillion, and then, like, 3 years later released the first book? He's like, just in case anyone was wondering, use this to understand these. It's like, why didn't you just explain them as you went along? Good storytelling is, hey, here's an apple. It's like, oh, there's an apple. It's an apple. I have no reason to question why it's an apple. It's an apple. 6 episodes later, it's like, by the way, this apple was stolen from this guy who tried to kill you in that episode, and that's why he wants this apple. It's like, oh, that's called storytelling. We've set up something, and we're following it. And with Ruby, it's like, hey, silver eyes. Like, yeah, I was born with them. What the fuck is it about? Like, why you mentioning it, dude? Why is this old guy mentioning it?
Okay, but Osmond was about to mention it, and then he got interrupted, which is kind of, like, justifiable for that.
Yeah, but also think about it this way.
And then he died.
In that situation. But think about this. If you're Ruby in that situation and you're sitting here thinking you're about to get, like, interrogated by, like, this sexy lady with a riding crop and this weird old dude with a cane, and, like, the first thing they mention is your eyes, are you about to ask them why they're mentioning your eyes, or are you about to just sit there, be quiet, and hope to God this isn't going to end up like one of those, like, secret cam videos? Because I know for a fact there's no 13 or 16-year-old who would, like, garishly start asking questions to people who they don't even know who they are, and they've somehow managed to drag them to this secluded black room in some undisclosed location. Like, you're going to be too scared to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if this was, like, if it were something like Inuyasha, in Inuyasha, they felt to, like, what I felt was, like, a big problem of explaining too much too quickly, and thus you ruin the immersion. Like, it's like, oh my god, how the hell did we end up back in the past? It's like, well, let's take an entire episode and a half to explain it. It's like, y'all caught up? Good. And we're only going to mention this in passing as we go on. It's like, wow, now that I know this, anyone who comes in later into the series, which I don't know why you would do that, you heathens, but, you know, who cares? Or someone who drops out of the series and then comes back later might have to just straight up rewatch it in order to understand it. Or just read the manga. Actually, you know what? I have the perfect one for this. Do you know the anime Another?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, it's on my watch list.
Okay, when you get into Another, straight up, do me this favor. When you finally get into this, write a little sticky note next to whatever you use to watch it that says, shh, and just watch it flat out. And then tell me every question you had going through this that got answered before you had time to say it out loud.
I have on my Discord server a commentary channel, and I literally shitpost my thoughts as it's going. And so, it's probably gonna be that.
Yeah, but like, with good storytelling, you can always make a way for the audience to understand what you're trying to convey without you needing to convey it to them and spoon-feed it to them. Because when you spoon-feed them stuff, you don't give them a chance to actually learn anything. You just basically sit there, slap them in the face, tell them you're a 3-year-old, and I'm going to have to explain this to you with colorful flashcards. I don't want to be taught something that can be told through the story. I want to be shown something through the story that is explained at some point, and even if it's explained only a little bit, most anime are adapted from their manga form, so I can just go find the manga and find it out there. Like, imagine if they did shit like the Power Rangers like that. Where instead of like letting you see like the Power Rangers in an episode, they take 6 episodes to explain who the hell Zordon is.
Okay, but let's talk about Dragon Ball Z and how it takes like 1,000,000 episodes for Goku to stop.
That one has a reason.
For Goku to stop screaming after 1,000,000 episodes?
Yeah, that's because in the production of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, they did not have one set studio doing the animation. They had multiple studios changing hands almost every day and every week, doing the animation for the episodes, and because it would take longer and longer for them to send the information over to one, get the different frames and everything animated and keyed up and synced with the audio and send it back, they had to stretch out the episodes only showing what they had, and they had to record extra lines, extra dialogue. That's where half of the conversations are just people monologuing to themselves in their minds while you get to see repeated shots of the scenery. Like the Frieza saga was only supposed to take, at most, 6 episodes, and it was stretched out to near 20 plus episodes because they had to keep changing hands, or something happens, or somebody is gone. And it's like, you have to stretch it out because fans are expecting to get an episode at some point. Like, we could talk about Naruto with why they have to put a filler episode in the middle of something super intense. But like, there's probably a reason there. But Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, you can't use this argument there because they actually have an on the books reason.
Right. Okay. Can I unbookmark this? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm adding more things to my forum to make it easier for people.
Cool. Anyway, so
plugins.
We have had a lot of fun with Mejuri today. She has gotten to get wrecked and vice versa, wreck fools. We might be doing another episode with 420-59 here. Who knows?
Holla. Holla, get dollar.
And if we do, who knows? I might have commissioned another bit of artwork from her to draw Mejuri's boob. Am I implying that we'll be starting an Octo expansion? Maybe.
Ah.
But we'll probably do that after I finish up story mode. Or who knows, Mejuri might just get bored and want to kill Samoids. Who knows? But what I do know is, I'm Zyrok, your lovely half-dragon director. This has been my amazing co-host and the amazing artist who drew the thumbnail, Swifty Yuki. And this has been Open Production Studio, and we will see you next time, superstars.